My name is Mufasa. I'm a spoken word poet, an actor, scriptwriter, but now most people know me as a spoken word poet. Spoken word is poetry written specifically for performance purposes. Yeah, like only for performance purposes. You don't write spoken word and then just to be read, no. It has to be performed. How did I discover? Funny, YouTube. No, YouTube man. But seriously, YouTube apparently. And I remember the first time I saw it, probably just recently, which I'm not proud to talk about, but yeah, just 2012. It's really not good. But anyway, that's when I saw spoken word. And I remember the first time I saw it, I was too excited. For the whole month, I was watching spoken word on YouTube. I was at cyber cafes all through the whole month, like 5 days in a week. I was at a cyber cafe watching something. I probably used up a lot of money. Yeah. First of all, I'm passionate about life, about stories in people's lives, and spoken word is basically that. People talk about issues that people don't want to talk about. They talk about themselves, other people, and it's just the stories. I love the stories. When I started, it was all about excitement. So of course I was speaking about probably rhyming. I was cool. I was like rhyming, looking for something funny, looking for something that you can say, a clever line or something. But now, that was then. Now I speak about, I advocate about justice, about social awareness, about peace, about equality, about, issues that people don't want to talk about, probably personal stuff, and again, the girl child, all that. I won. I went to a poetry slam sometime in December 2012, and Kenya Poetry Slam. It happens monthly in Nairobi, and at Power 254, and I won. I was crowned the Slam King champion, and that's when I knew probably I was good. And again, I remember, ever since I started, after my performance, a couple of people would say, hey, that was good or something. So I remember, I can't put it, I don't know if it was in church or, I can't remember where it was, but it's just someone who was saying a story about herself. And I went back home, and I remember I sat down, and then I remembered, what story do I have in my life? And I remembered my mom. I remembered all the things that she's done right, all the things that I've done wrong. I remembered about just all the things she's been through, and the support how supportive she's been for us, no matter what she's going through. And I realized I needed to write something about that. So I wrote my first piece. I'll call that my first piece. Like, that was the first time I wrote a spoken word piece. It was called God Made Man First, but God Made Woman to Last. So I recently launched my album at Alliance Française, Nairobi. I did it with Teardrops. We did it it was a double launch. It was just overwhelming. Like, we didn't expect that kind of crowd. You're expecting that poetry is new, so probably you'll have a considerable number of people, but the turnout was huge. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. The kind of people who came there, everyone was there. Everyone was there. It was really, really good. And the album is called Inside Out. It's about inside out, just bringing stuff that are inside, outside. Yeah. And it speaks about everything. It has 5 pieces and an intro about just who I am, and then basically the 5 pieces. The 5 pieces speak about, let me say everything, because humanity, peace, about justice, about social awareness, and about finding ourselves. I think the most impact I would want my pieces to have is to let people find who they are. Because I believe the moment you know who you are, you can find purpose in your life. You won't just be living, you know. Because I really, because my story, my life, everything is inspired by people who have found purpose in their lives. People who, when they leave this world, they leave with a legacy, they leave with a story, they leave with a mark. And I believe if everyone just decided to find purpose in his life, how he can affect other people, you know, how he can affect this world, I think we would live in a better place. I am a son of a woman, a black woman, black because she is too colored. I am a son of a woman, a black woman. This woman I call mama, she is strong. And I'm not talking muscles here, but even if I was, she is stronger than that gym instructor who made a girl pregnant and ran away. I am a son of Africa. Mama Africa, I've got poles for hands. I push away negativity with so much force. I'm a lion on toes. A lion today because yesterday my mother hid her tears and her fears. I told her about my bad days, but she never told me about a sleepless night. And I'm a son of Fatuma, a single mother living positively with HIV that she did not seek to have when she chose to love a man who did his manly duties all right. He went out and brought home food and HIV. So she made him food to eat while he made her take ARV pills after those meals. So this is for a woman, all right? This is for that woman whose husband has never hit her. But don't tell her she doesn't know violence because her husband actually pushed her aside by sleeping around with younger women when her body was disfigured by giving birth to the 4 kids they have. For spoken word poets out there, if there's anything they should know, I think it's you need to speak about something that is true to you, something that in the end you'll be proud of, something that will fulfill you, you know, not compliment you. Most of the time people look for something that compliments them, but really look for something that will complete you. A piece then that after you've done it, you just feel different. Like you're not waiting for the applause, you're not waiting for people to tell you anything. You are sure there's somewhere you've gone and you're hoping there's somewhere they have gone too. You know, like there's a journey you've taken them to. When, don't be afraid to be emotional with their pieces. In fact, if there's anything that can make you emotional, then that is something you're passionate about. That is something true, that is something real. So don't be afraid. Yeah, just be different, you know, be different. Don't come to spoken word looking for fun. Because I believe as spoken word artists, my fellow spoken word poets, we're not looking for fun. We want to speak to the world. So if we become emotional while doing it, cool. If we, you know, hold back our emotions, cool. But in the end, just spoken word is about our life stories. I am Mufasa, and I'm a visionary.